All right, everyone, welcome back. I'm here with John Garcia. He's going to tell us about a new program for young children aspiring to one day become lawyers. Thank you, John, for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited to be here right now.
We're so excited to have you back. Now, you visited with us previously to talk about
Que Bueno Taco Fest last year.
Nice. And so now we're on a little serious level for now.
Right.
And later we've got a spicy contest. But tell me about this program.
So I am involved with Leadership SBOT, which is a program that Texas Young Lawyers Association put together. They get lawyers from all over Texas to go to community schools, colleges, and talk to kids about what lawyers do and how to get into law school and get them excited about the legal field.
So what is one thing that you really love about being able to participate in this program?
I get to meet kids from all over, so I'm excited to go back to Texas A&M Kingsville, which is where I went to college.
Very cool.
I'm going to go talk to the pre-law society over there. I'm super excited. Last week I was at Gibson Elementary talking to those kids about what it was like to practice law, what do lawyers do on a daily basis, and they were excited to have me, and I was excited to meet all of them.
So you mentioned elementary and college, so it's a pretty broad range of students, right?
Right, so the program is designed to present two main topics. One, I am the first, which means that I am the first lawyer in my family, and I'm there to inspire the kids that they too can be the first lawyer in their family, just like I was.
Nice.
And the second program that we're rolling out is more about how do I get into law school? What do lawyers do? What can I expect? What's a student loan? How do I achieve what I need to on the LSAT to get into law school?
Which can be very intimidating, I'm sure.
A whole bunch of stuff that people never told me, so I'm here to tell people how to do it.
You got the inside scoop. Now, I imagine your direction, your delivery would be a lot different when you're talking to second graders versus middle schoolers versus college students. So how do you decide how to approach that and make it interesting for them?
I think kids are super receptive to anything that is exciting. So my energy level has to be up here. For college kids, you know, they want to know the hard facts. What's going to happen? How am I going to attain my goal? So there's two different approaches. One, get kids excited. Number two, show them a practical way to make things happen.
Okay, so let's start with the young ones. What is one of the biggest questions, because I'm sure you have a Q&A at the end, one of the biggest or most interesting questions you've received from a kid about becoming a lawyer?
They always ask me stuff what do I drive? Stuff like that.
Are you loaded, sir?
They're like, oh, where did you get that watch? No, I'm just kidding. Really, they're excited about, they want to know how to help people. And I think that is the sweetest thing ever. And in my job, I'm so lucky I do get to help thousands and thousands of people all the time. So whenever you tell a kid, you know, this is a really great way to help people, I think that really connects with them.
Okay, so then let's move up to the middle schoolers, because I've done public speaking in front of all these different age groups, and it's very different. It's hard to keep their attention, hard to get them interested, although yes, they're already interested in what you do as a profession, but what is some feedback that you get from them, or a big question?
Well, the middle schoolers are a little bit different approach, right? You have to connect to them on an emotional level. So what makes them excited? What do they want to do? How can I get what they're excited about and transition it into a career in the legal field? I think that's a very formative age right there where you can take these kids and say, hey, let's start getting a plan together for your future. Something that you can be really proud of and make your parents super proud and make your community love you.
Absolutely. And then I assume college students are actually already kind of in the right gear for that. They're already pursuing a career in law or considering it, so they can be more serious with you. And
right. At that point, you run into just give them a little push right to the edge, right? So with A&M Kingsville, my goal is to go out there and talk to them about, hey, here's what you need to consider. You need to consider getting these good grades right now, get your GPA up, get your LSAT score up. You need to consider what the cost of your law school that you're thinking about attending is going to be. You got to get these student loans that are getting out of control. Everybody knows the student loans is a huge deal right now in America. Is it going to be right for you? And that's what I really want to get across to the college kids.
Great. Well, we appreciate you going out and doing what you're doing for the community, and we're going to get to see your, not that this isn't fun, but your really fun and exciting side a little bit later. But before we go to a break, I want to know what made you decide to become a lawyer. You're the first in your family. You mentioned that.
That's right.
What was it that put you into that gear?
I always had this interesting idea that I wanted to do something big, right? I wanted to do whatever it was that was the hardest thing that I can think of. And I thought, no other way. I think law would be being a lawyer would be really the best thing for me. I want to see what I can achieve in this world, and I think I got it.
I think you did too, so high five, props for that.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so as I mentioned, John is gonna stick around with us because there's a whole other side to him that we have not explored, but we're gonna spice it up because your alter ego, Johnny Hotcakes, is coming out.
That's right.
And we're going to imitate a show called Hot Ones that you may have seen also on YouTube, but we're going to do another spicy challenge while I ask you questions about Johnny Hotcakes. So stick around. I even brought some of my personal collection just in case the hot sauces we brought weren't spicy enough.
I'm excited.
So it's going to be a spicy segment when we come back. It's getting hot when we come back on Coastal Living. Stick around.
You're watching Coastal Living on KZTV.